Yeah, I mean, it's a difference for sure. You know, not only just in straight up downforce, but you know how to make that downforce work. And luckily, it hasn't done anything crazy to the setups. We haven't had to blow up everything that we knew, which is a huge relief because we have enough to learn just on the aero side of things. If we were having to relearn the mechanical side of the car as well, you know, that was going to be a pretty big undertaking. But you know, so far initial impressions are pretty good, and we have certainly a lot of work to do. A lot of progress, I think, still to be made, but so far it's been fun. Yeah, I think I've got the same socks from last year, and that's about all that's carried over from 2014. But I mean, change can be a good thing, you know. And you know, stepping into Schmidt-Peterson Motorsports was dead easy because I've worked with Sam before. I've worked with a lot of the mechanics before, you know, back in the lights program. Alan McDonald, my engineer, I worked with at Andretti. So you know, some of those important relationships I already kind of had. And that's one of the biggest challenges about moving into a new team. And with that out of the way, it was really just down to what we accomplished on track. And the testing that we've done so far has been super positive. You know, we feel like we're running pretty well everywhere that we go. And it's you know, it's all cheap talk until we get to St. Pete. But I think the signs so far are that you know we're heading in the right direction. Good old Buckshot Jinx. Well, I mean, it was established pretty quickly that having two Jameses in the engineering office was going to get really confusing. And the engineers wanted to give us nicknames. So I kind of come with one, so everybody calls me Hinch anyway. That one was pretty easy. And in Europe, everybody would call James Jakesy. That was just his nickname over there. So, you know, I proposed, I'm Hinch, he's Jakesy, simple. But his engineer, Dan Hobbs, he spent a couple years in NASCAR and decided that Jakes needed a super American sounding nickname. And after some careful thought and much deliberation, we landed on Buckshot. And very graciously, Jakes has embraced this. And yeah, I mean, on the timing stand, in the engineering office, in the debrief, in the reports that we get, he is referred to as Buckshot. So it's, I mean, like it or not, he's kind of stuck with it. The competition side of it is what you miss so much in the off season, and we've done some testing now. We've been back in the car. It was a long time out of the car, which sucked. So getting back in the car was great. And then you pound around testing. You're like, all right, testing's fun, but I'm not a test driver. I'm a race driver. You know, I really want to get back to racing. And St. Pete is such a cool place to kick the season off. And it's such a great atmosphere. It's a great course. You know, good passing, good racing. So it's one of those places that everyone's always giddy when you go there. It's like the first day of school. You know, so I just can't wait to get back down there.